To Birchall, tried to take that kick through the middle. Casbolt was onto it once and twice, and Eddie Betts is going to kick the first goal. Back as a blue, back at Princes Park. Those baggy shorts are a great sight for Carlton fans. The first goal is on the board.
Well done to Eddie Betts. Happy faithful here at Icon Park tonight to see that. But on the back of turnover, and he will capitalise a lot off turnover this year, Eddie Betts, with the way that he positions himself inside forward 50.
It's a great play by Casbolt.
It was awesome by Casbolt, and heard the voice of Eddie, knew he was there. Easy handball over the top and cleaned up well.
Yeah, much better performance by Carlton. They've only got the one goal, but geez, they've dominated play, really.
You think of Eddie's 600-odd goals, that's probably one of the easiest he's ever kicked.
Yes.
If he can get that up to the 15-20 mark, Jono, he's really on his way.
15 gone.
Paddy Dow will have to kick it 45 metres. Not the direction he was after. Sits for someone to take a grab. Cruiser was in the mix. Nicely done, though, by Walsh. And then Nunes can capitalise on that. So a couple of recruits have kicked goals. And that's a nice confidence boost in the new colours.
Well, to be fair to Paddy Dow, it was a really tough kick. He was kicking it straight into that southeasterly wind, blowing straight into his face. But he centred into a dangerous spot, and Jack Nunes was pretty happy with the result.
There was one player who desperately wanted the ball off the contest, and that was Sam Walsh. He was the one with the pure movement through the contest, with some speed in his movement as well. And he just cleaned it up perfectly. Coming from the back of the contest, pushing through, had Nunes for the release. And a nice finish around the corner.
Casbolt the tap. Gibbons back to the square.
Holding. Carlton, turn on.
Free kick going to Ed Curnow in front of goal.
And it all started at the clearance, Hutto. They worked that really well. Pushed the lines in. They hit the ball into the space. Had two there.
He was running back to the middle.
That's it.
And then someone said it's your free kick. Kicks the goal, Ed Curnow. Carlton's third. And they're well and truly away. Brisbane not really out of the blocks yet.
Ball ups around the ground is where they're going really well. The Blues, they're able to get clear here again. Cripps to Gibbons, who gets it in. There's the hold off the back with his arm locked away that the umpire picked up.
I think he had Gardner's jump.
Yeah, I think so as well. Fair mouth guard.
Yeah.
See his mouth guard then?
Yep.
Look like teeth.
Got bag of lollies. Down ground by Fisher. And Dow's onto it again. Can he get into clear space? He can. He's got Curnow to his right, but he's got Silvani in the pocket. Eddie stays down. Eddie knew what to do. He hasn't lost it, Eddie. He's kicked his second goal. And the Blues are all over the top of the lines here.
And credit where credit's due. This kid, Paddy Dow, he has started fantastically well, and this is what he can do in that forward 50, Jono, and I reckon it's something that when they build their midfield, Carlton, they should look to do. He won that ball, then he charged away, and it was good use to the dangerous spot. And if you're playing on Eddie, fair dinkum, for the last 10 years, he has kill blows getting out the back. And the last two goals he's kicked, the only two goals he's kicked in his second life at Carlton, have been out the back.
And that's what he brings, though, and that's what will excite everyone watching, and that's here live, because of the fact that he's just so smart around the contest. Yes, Jack Silvani went straight up to him, did a great job in making the contest for Eddie to win it at ground level, but he's just so smart in his positioning and picking up the flight of the ball.
Bushfire relief match doing the same.
Jack Fisher this time, got them inside 50. Springs back. Walsh on the turnaround. And Silvani hangs on. I reckon there's some flashbacks for Carlton fans seeing the #1 Guernsey taking marks, usually deep in defence in the same spot. And Jack runs around, kicks a left foot goal. Nicely done. And the Blues fifth's on the board.
Well composed, there's Sauce.
Come on, smile, Sauce.
So he'd be happy. He kicked a few bags in his time as well,
yeah,
Sauce. So he'd be happy with that as well. But Walsh here is just the composure.
Smart.
Yeah.
Wasn't that clever?
Step back. And Silvani here takes it on the line. Good grab.
Onto the wing. Archie Outpointed by Dow, who comes away with the ball and delivers for Silvani. McGovern's away to his right, but there was 3 Blues in the pocket. He goes for Eddie. He's got it. Eyes up. Short pass. Gibbons.
Bottom by the Blues on turnover, but Archie let himself down a couple of times to allow the Blues just to go with speed. The kick turnover, then the ball came back his way. One-on-one contest, lost that one as well. And then the Blues were away. And how exciting is it when they go quick?
Well, I'm enjoying Dow's game so far. He went inside, hit his target.
Gibbons does the rest. Pops it through down to the, I'm going to say the old social club end, but it's a new social club these days. It's a whole new area down there. Here's Silvani.
Yeah, it's a good transition of the ball there by the Blues. Back into the centre.
Found in this time. Is he close enough to score? No, he's looking for a set-up pass to centre field. Sam Walsh, what a start. Had something like 150 more disposals than any other debutant last year, Sam Walsh.
Well, he's had the 11 disposals so far today for 205 metres gained. So everything he's doing is going well. He's going forward. He's going with speed. He always finds space to be able to execute his disposals perfectly.
He averaged 25 disposals last year. Super consistent too. He's a running machine. He found Setterfield, who converts. Carlton kicking again here at Icon Park.
Well, they're the players you spoke about pre-game, Jared. Dow's had a good quarter and a bit so far. Same with Setterfield. Made a couple of blunders early on, but he was aggressive with his tackle, and now he started to find the flow of the game, and he's racked up 9 disposals himself.
Well, the Lions were coming forward, but not for long. Geez, kick was less than ideal, and now the Blues are on the move through the middle. Walsh to receive from Casbolt, takes it out a half forward, and he was on his own for an eternity, it seemed. Gibbons takes the grab.
What about the distance Sam Walsh gets on his direct opponent when breaking free?
When he goes.
His ability to go and go hard for longer separates him from everyone in the competition. He put metres on Archie, and then the great use of the ball.
Kick 16-14. Fourth in the goal kickers for Carlton last year. Michael Gibbons has given that everything he's got to make it, and it has. Scrapes over the line for a goal for Carlton. All smiles for the Blues.
Right, Cruiser did some work on the line. I couldn't see he was behind doing some work on the big O for the Lions as well, not allowing him to get over the top and jump so that Gibbons could just get that over the line. But it was really the ball movement from the Blues off half-back. Again, the handball release from Casbolt to Walsh. Time and space for this young champion. That's what he can do.
I like that one, Hutto. Giving it everything he's got. And it just goes to show that at that size, we saw Schultz dominating to
find a way out. Blues convert to Conning on the ground. Fresh blood for the Blues. Murphy's handball to Fisher. And Levi takes the mark. Casbolt told in no uncertain terms by Eddie Betts to have a shot for goal.
Thought Eddie was going to creep up just around the back of Levi on that occasion and maybe try and sneak one.
15 gone. Got over, Harris.
It's close.
Good hit.
Better than that. Levi Casbolt puts it through. Reduces the margin back to 4 points.
Good mark in the end by Levi Casbolt, working back through the lead up to Conning onto the ground, as you mentioned, Hutto. First touch of the game. But that link by hand, the Blues through the midfield part of the ground, was elite, matched up perfectly. And Casbolt there, Eddie Betts telling him, settle down, go back, have your shot. And what an excellent shot that was.
Well, what the Blues need to do is just address this centre bounce stuff. They've had conceded 6 scores from the centre bounce to Brisbane, 3 goals, 3. They're getting whacked there in at the present time. 6 clearances to 13. Be challenged for the top 4.
Well, they've made a meal of this, the Blues. Cripps might just about get them out of it. Not a great sign of confidence from Jack Nunes to have passed it off, but the mark's paid to De Koning.
That's spot on, Hutto. That's just a man who hasn't kicked it well tonight, that's just down on confidence with that. He was 35 metres out directly in front.
And he was desperate
and he went to Paddy Cripps, who was 45 out on an angle.
Take him out. Tom, 15.
Tom De Koning. He likes it. He worked out a way of putting it through. Got the tongue out. And if he did happen to have a big last quarter, he might make them think.
I'll tell you what they'll be thinking. I mean, it'd be a punt, obviously, but there's something about this kid. He's got enormous upside, whether it's this year or next year or the year after. If he remains injury-free and keeps on putting some muscle on that frame, maintains his athleticism.
Do you think there's a spot to try and stretch who Richmond have in their back half?
A lot of theories going to destroying Richmond, John.
No, there is. There always is. That's one of the most difficult things in footy to do. We understand that. But